All right, so what we're gonna do for this loft, or if you kind of remember how we do this, I'm gonna go to create like a new sketch. I'm gonna click on this little bottom level, if it works here, in a second. All right, so once we have this little plane selected, eventually we're going to get this to pop up. Okay, so over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go to a circle. So I'm going to go, can hit C as well. So I'm just going to start with this. And what was your dimensions, like roughly, like the hole? What's the hole on yours? Okay, so I'm just going to say this is 6. Okay, so I'm going to make this around 6. Okay, so I've got this for my main dimension. I'm going to hit Finish Sketch, and you're going to see I've got a circle there. Now, the next thing I'm going to go to is I'm going to go to this construction little section over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to one that's called Offset Plane. Okay, and I'm going to click on this one, because this is the bottom one, so I want to offset it off that bottom plane. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move it up, and I think it was 110 long. Is that right? What it was, roughly 110 for your pin? Okay, so I'm going to say, let's just divide the 110 roughly in 4. Okay, so we're going to say this is going to be like a 30. Okay, and once I have that, I'm going to hit OK. On this one, I'm going to go, once again, I'm going to create a sketch. I'm going to click on this plane now, and since I have that there, I'm just going to go to, I'll go to a rectangle. That's fine. Go to a center rectangle. So I'm going to click on that center point again. I'm going to move this out, I don't know, roughly around there. It's a little larger, be a little thicker in that little section. That'll be fine. And then I'm going to go one more time. I'm going to go to Offset Plane. I'm going to offset it on this one. So once again, I'm going to go to roughly 30. Okay, so I've got that one. I will go one more time to create, and this time I'm going to get create a sketch on this one. Once I have that, I'm going to go. Let's just get an interesting shape. We'll go to a polygon. We'll go this route. So click on that same point, and I'm going to do about 5. So this should shrink in a little bit. And I'm going to stop it there for this one because you're going to get the rough idea how you do this. So I've got 3 different shapes that I have there. Okay. Now from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Modify, and I'm going to go to Loft. Where's that? Hold on. Does anyone see Loft? Oh, there we go. It's under Create, Loft right there. So once you have that, I'm going to click on the shapes that I have. So I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to click on this shape, and this shape. Okay, and you're going to see that once I have that, it should automatically start making an interesting shape. Now, I say this because one thing you'll probably want to remember is when you do this loft, you kind of want to start with the same shape that you end up with. Okay, but things you have to think about is this going to be comfortable? If it's really fat in the middle, is that going to be comfortable? You kind of want to keep your dimensions somewhat close. You can change the shape. You can kind of also twist that. So I think the version I have over here, that rectangle kind of switched around, so it kind of curves it a little bit, which will give that little curve feel that you have. But you can modify it however you want. Okay, I don't care the shapes that you do, but that's how you do a loft. Any questions on that part? Okay, I'm going to stop that video and put it up.